to call me Mom now.
Who's not made you wink up?
Don't turn your back on your Christian values. I told you, I don't believe in God no more. You still have no idea what's happened to me, do you? Why should you? You're a man. Wanna die, Maxie? Help you? I got a son.
Well,
I called him Winston.
no, if I'm going to transfer anyone, maybe I could find a juicy promotion for Mark Waddle. Hey?
She's dead.
Christ alive.
Right, you grab on it. Come on, hurry up! Bodies around like rubbish. The better quickest way to get to the hospital. Get out of the way, the inspectors more like. No, wait! Sorry, Reverend. Only it's the inspectors. Try and wash away a few sins while they're at it.
Oh, right. I'll work on my sermon then. Sorry, but if you got it down, could you give my leg a hug? With your sticky fingers.
Right. Wipe yourself. Now, 1, 2. Lift the body. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift.
So we do film for this holiday?
As long as we understand each other. Single rooms.
No problem. You set the pace.
Yeah, well, just don't go thinking you're on a promise, okay?
Karen. Do you know where Sylvia is?
No, I don't, sorry.
Could you page her for me?
No, sure.
Meanwhile, I'd like to have a look round the servery. Of course.
No sign of a punch bag then.
What?
That's the knife, Sina. Not bad news. It's a letter from my son. Let's go and visit. I didn't know you'd got a son. He's been abroad. I've made a squeak at him for 2 years. What, now he's come back?
Lauren couldn't have known about this. You would have told me.
Well, maybe he didn't want her to spoil his surprise. My son gets an all right off if his sister tells me his news. Everything looks very clean and tidy.
Well, we don't need health and safety monitoring standards with 3 mums in charge.
You could open a zoo down in the MBU, the amount of wildlife's been crawling around the babies in there.
Now, Crystal. There's a pest problem. We had one incident in the mother and baby unit.
Yeah, and a baby died.
The child had a terminal condition. As you can imagine, it affected some of the women quite badly.
I take it you've got bereavement strategies in place, counselling support groups.
We're lucky to have a very good chaplain at Larkhall, and counsellor, social worker, all rolled into one.
Do you go to chapel, Crystal? Going after breakfast, miss. Prayer meeting.
Well, come along before you leave. See how we work. We shall.
It's looking up. Yeah, not high security, big and funny crime. Haven't seen Maxie anywhere, have you? No, we haven't seen her all morning. Because I've decided to make things up with her, right? And she ain't in our room. Or maybe she's just at rest somewhere. Oh, if you see her, say I'm looking.
Make sure there's a good turnout in chapel today.
Okay.
I'll have to bring something from my garden. Not that it's a patch on what it was. I haven't really had the heart. Not since Joyce passed away.
You're where?
Cancer. It's hard to believe it's been over a year.
You nurse them through to the end, but it doesn't stop you missing them when they're gone.
25 years we were together. Joyce always said we were lucky.
Can't imagine living my old life without Peter. Being in here sort of helped in a funny kind of way. Maybe it'll help you too. Coming to pray for our lost souls. I suppose I better add it. My son's coming to visit. So you are. We weren't even on speaking terms when he left. Oh? Richie had a fallout with his dad. And Charlie, being the caring father that he was, threatened to nail him to the warehouse floor. Oh. Guess whose side I was on. So now Charlie's gone? Richie's more like his dad than he realises. What if he's coming just to give me a mouthful? Don't you think you owe him that much?
I heard your cleaners don't appear to have done a very good job.
Better speed things up then. Make sure the inspectors aren't in here long enough to notice. Sorry, I had to abandon you. As fast as I dealt with one thing, along came another.
Check your view?
Well, I could escort the inspectors around the landings now, sir, if you wish. I'd like to see a little of the service now we're here. I ain't seen Maxie all day. She didn't say nothing about legging it, did she? I wouldn't be surprised. She was dying to get away from you. I done it. You were right. Sent Richie to be home. I own it. Couldn't move. You'll be a hit, don't worry. You got a bad feeling, Joe? I ain't had a good one all morning, Joe.
How heartwarming it is to see you all here today. And to our special guests, welcome. I'm going to start with a reading from Psalm 18. I will
Not.
love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is
Not.
The Lord is my rock and my deliverer.
So it's official then? You and Waddle are an item.
We're going on holiday together. Take it how you want.
He's second-rate, Karen, you know he is. Cosy meals, evenings at the gym. You'll be climbing the walls with boredom.
I'll be climbing Mount Everest before I look your way again. Showing off, sir. I think we better...
Deprive them of their audience.
Blood, Wiley, Gordon, you're on report. If we're forced to live like animals, they can't complain when we act like it, can they?
Crystal, please, why don't we go somewhere quiet, somewhere we can talk?
You? It's just a we're in a different uniform. Put out to keep us in line. Keep believing in God, girls, and you won't see that shit like really you.
I know things have been difficult lately, but God is here in your hour of need.
So where was he for Baxter? And my friend Zandra? And for all the other women suffering in places like this? Tell him, Chris. Oh, sure, God, not for people like us. Is that it? Well, if he don't want us, we don't want him. Right, right now, God, get down here. Run! Shit. It's Maxie.
choked herself. I wouldn't have thought it was possible.
Microelastic, pen tops, sunny pads, kill themselves on fresh air if they could. Anyway, that's the end of Crystal Gordon's privileges.
I never had a death in custody. Not once.
Good job I had my thinking cap on, or the inspectors might have found her.
Stuffing a body under the altar was the best you could come up with.
Worked, didn't it?
Tell the hospital I want their report as soon as possible.
Sir, is the police coming in then?
Of course. And there'll be a full internal inquiry as to how and why it happened.
No, not about Maxie, about Lennox, my baby.
Hey?
I found the number off that newspaper. Told him it's me as his mum.
You did what? 20 years as an army chaplain. Look at me.
Nothing prepares you for what goes on in prison. Are you sure you're all right?
I think I'm supposed to be comforting you.
Still ministering, Reverend?
I was just thanking Barbara for all her help today.
In the University of Crime, this one's our resident high flyer.
I deal with the women in here as Christians, not criminals.
Wasn't so Christian when she murdered her husband, was she? If you've any thoughts of going native, Vicar, you'd do well to remember. They're all locked up for very good reason. Wherever she is, it's got to be better than this place. You said heaven don't exist. Yeah, well, that's just what I believe. She's nowhere then, is she? Just gone. Then I've got to tell her I'm sorry. Yeah, well, keeping your mouth shut's the best thing you can do right now. If she hasn't been a crab at her, but she might not have done it. You don't know why she's done it, Tina. I do! It's because she won't pick her and she couldn't take it no more! I'm gonna kill the screw. It was Maxine pulled out a knife and she would have killed Shaz a bit, no! So you say anything about that fight, and there'll be another dead Purvis on this wing.
Camden police are coming to take Bookie Lester's statement at lunchtime. Hope you can deal with the outcome. Right. Maxie Purvis's autopsy report. Confirming suicide by ingesting tissue paper. But they also found substantial bruising on the body.
Probably down to Sylvia's careful handling of the situation.
Sustained before she died. Meaning Maxie got one hell of a kicking first. And until we find out from whom, I want an immediate lockdown. That means now.
Come on, let's get on with it.
Jim, that other matter we discussed. Any further thoughts?
I'll let you know.
Soon as then.
Everyone hates her. Why are you picking on me?
We're looking for someone in particular. Maybe someone was bullying her.
Me, bullying her? Nobody's pointing the finger, Shaz. I know my rights. If I ask any more questions, you better get my brief in here.
Any ideas on who gave Maxie Purvis a good kicking?
Not me.
And I suppose you heard nothing, saw nothing.
Are you psychic, Mr. Finn? They're gonna find out about the fight. Jesus, I knew they would. You know your mum's no knob in everything, don't you? What if they find out you were involved, Cassie? I'll tell them you were there with me, shall I? Seeing as you try and get in on every other thing I'm into. I mean, my lifestyle, my crime. Don't kid yourself you can pull my women there. Oh, for God's sake. Because you don't stand a chance with Yvonne. Well, I sure as hell know you don't, Cassie, because I've asked her. What? What have you said to her? You could then body bag your way before you win, Yvonne. I'm not racing you to her bloody bed. And when she slaps your stupid face, don't come running back to me.
Definitely charge it, do you? Okay. You're right. Bollocks if that's what comes of this. Okay.
You know, not one of us picked up on Maxie's situation. And what does that say? We should know exactly what goes on here. Anything else is a failure of policy. I mean, management...
Hey. Sorry? Just don't let it get to you. Sylvia's in charge now.
Yeah, and whose fault's that?
Well, I blame Grayley. Every which way.
Jesus. I'd have stayed in bloody nursing if I wanted to see people left to die. Mark, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you come over tonight? Bring a bottle of wine? Or even throw something in the microwave? Eh?
Someone must know something.
Well, if they do, they're not telling. Honour amongst thieves and all that.
I thought I had a grip on what goes on in this place. I want a result on this one, Sylvia. So consider it your last chance to rise to your role.
Yes, sir.
And tomorrow, I've agreed Tina Purvis is compassionate to go to the funeral. If you can sort her an escort. Jim, come in.
Okay, do it. Get Mark Waddle off my patch.
They wasn't even bothered just filling out their forms.
What did you want them to do? Put you on another charge?
I thought they'd tell me I was doing.
It's only social services will know where he is. I told you that, Bookie. And you told me you'd keep it a secret.
I just thought maybe.
What, that was conning you? Should con me. I feel like a right softball.
Well, how am I going to find out where he is from social then?
They said everyone was locked up.
Nothing stops the PO's tea break.
You're right.
I can't stop thinking about that poor girl. How terribly alone she must have felt. When someone enjoys their wickedness, it's terribly tempting to wish them pain.
You can't blame yourself for what happened.
Well, I urged her sister to make it up with her, but did I really try hard enough?
Maxie took her own life, Barbara. And, well, not a sin exactly.
But she was obviously desperate.
The ending of any life before God decides is wrong.
And does the same thing go for my husband?
I wasn't referring to that.
How can you sit there and judge when you watched your own wife go through the same misery?
The end with Joyce was mercifully quick when it came.
Well, then you be thankful you were spared what I went through. You preach right and wrong. Well, it would have been wrong to watch the man I loved go through one more second of agony. And when I watched the pain finally slip from his face, there wasn't a shadow of a doubt in my mind I'd done the right thing. Not one.
So I thought, well, why not push the boat out? Go somewhere exotic. Sun guaranteed. Fancy?
Oh, sounds lovely.
Karen, you're not still beating yourself up, are you?
Dumping a body in the chapel. I mean, what was Sylvia thinking?
Look, it's late. Let's talk holidays tomorrow.
No. Stay for another. I promise no more short talk.
I better not, I'm driving.
Not if you don't want to. I'm sorry. If you can hear me, I never meant them things I said. And I'm always sorry, Maxie. Always. Because you're my sister.
snap in my garden. That's choice. The last I took of her outdoors. You know, I couldn't cry after she died. Just used to stare at a blank wall. Sometimes for hours. But God has his reasons. And I may be a terribly slow pupil, but he's teaching me, Barbara.
What I did for love. And whatever you say, my conscience is clear.
I understand that. And I want to understand so much more. Please. Will you give me a second chance?
I was worried you wouldn't want to speak to me again. How long is it since you've seen her? Not since we got done. Then we come to visit Maxie on her own. He could talk to her serious because she had his brains. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you here today. Yeah, it's up to me now, ain't it? There. Go on then. I'm watching.
Richie Atkins, see my mum.
Not today, you know.
Come again, mate?
Banged up on the disciplinary, I'm afraid. Well, I'll try again in a couple of weeks, eh?
Change your plan. Hollow Dewing's just come off lockdown. Opposite Speckham.
Right. You know the routine?
I prefer the feminine touch, mate. It's all the same.
If I had a quid for every time I heard that old line.
Yeah. How much for one about nice legs?
Arms up. Cops are saying it was that she... That's not right on my Maxie.
We let her down. Both of us expected too much of her.
You were there, I wasn't.
You were. She did everything for you.
She was class, that kid.
You've got me. I'll keep her saying proud for you.
You? I don't think so.
Please give me a chance.
You weren't fit to shine her shoes, Julie. She was bright, beautiful. Everything you ain't. There's no one can ever take her place, least of all a lardy mong like you. And you're gonna need to be getting back to her.
Then I'll get out then.
If you never spoke to me again, I wouldn't blame you.
Charm the birds off the trees, my old man. Then wring their necks. I'm just sorry you had to find out the hard way.
I always knew he was a bastard. Just never thought he'd be a bastard to me, that's all. Anyway, that's enough about him. What about you? That's me.
Yeah. One long party. Can't complain.
What brings you back here then? Holiday? Business?
Both. I'm thinking of putting some roots down. And that's something more permanent.
You're not Hitting it, are you?
Jesus, no.
But, I don't think they're coming home. For good. Got a cup of tea going there? Smooth. Tina's just got back from the crematorium. I was just telling her, maybe we could get her put back behind the surgery. Take over from Crystal. You two train her up. Do you fancy that, tea? See how she feels, eh? Come on, sit yourself down, sweetheart. You're lovely. So, did you see your dad then? Saw Maxie's. He ain't mine. He hates me. Oh, he don't, my darling. Yes, he does. He always has. Always will. Oh, whatever he said, he was just upset. I could see it in his eyes. He wished it was me that died instead of her. No. It's true. The only one in the world that cared about me was Maxie. Now she's gone, I ain't got no one. Yes, you have. You got us. And in here, mates are as good as family. Aren't they, Joe? Lauren's been dealing with the business since Charlie got here. You know that?
I heard.
Yeah. She's doing a bloody good job and all. Step on my little sister's patch. I put a train on it. As long as we understand each other. Just looking to expand a few business ideas, that's all. The Atkins name carries some clout round these parts. His daddy left me something worth having. But I'm not out to cause trouble. Promise me, Richie. Your little angel. That's what he used to call me. What about Tina? I told her I'd smack her if she blows, isn't it? I keep thinking, if they pin this one on me, I'll never get out. And then you'll go off and leave me. No, I won't. Me and you. We're forever. You went back from probation yet?
Not yet.
Come on, man. It's like, pick up the phone here. What are they doing? Trying to wind me up back on the crack, is it?
Look, I'll give them a call and see how they're getting on. But don't get your hopes up, Bookie.
So, thanks to you, I got my son back. And he didn't have to go to you at all. Sweetness and light. He even got a pen off Bet to give me his mobile phone number. Christian's told me about a little slagging off chat she had with you. What's this? You know. Well, she's not my bloody mum, alright? So anything you want to say about me in future, Yvonne, say it to my face. Do you mind?
I thought I'd have a string of visitors about Maxie. But nothing.
It's not easy for the women to open up.
If they don't feel they can come to me, then maybe I should step aside, let someone else have a go.
May I speak to you? As a chaplain.
I appreciate what you're trying to do.
The women feel guilty. That's why they won't speak.
No one could have known how desperate Maxie was feeling.
Yes, but you see, we all did. There was a fight between her and Shaz Wiley. Not a spur-of-the-moment thing, it was organised. Most of the women stood by and watched. And from what I hear, Maxie took a dreadful beating.
You weren't there. Then you share no part in the blame.
Don't I? I knew it was set up, when and where. But I didn't try and stop it. That's it. My change of appearance application, miss. Oh? Changing into. The jury's going to make me over. Airing everything like on the telly. You think the governor okay? Yeah, I shouldn't think there'll be a problem. Just have to take a new mugshot of you. Cool. I'm glad to see you look into the future again, Sam. Got to take control of my own life now, miss. Ain't no one else can do it for me.
Yes?
Mr. Grayling,
How can I help you?
it's about Maxie Purvis. There's something I think you should know.
Look up tomorrow and think of us flying overhead.
Oh, I could do with some sun and sun right now. Right. The number one in his wisdom has seen fit to sanction Tina Purvis's change of appearance. Has there been any news on the inspector's report? Only some of us were wondering. No doubt full of praise for Mr. Grayling and his reward the comms approach.
I've had some information about who beat up Maxie Purvis. Apparently, it was an organised fight. Right here, under our noses. Seems if you want a job doing properly. So, from now on, I'll be investigating this matter personally. A word?
You wait. By the time we finish with you, you'll be a new woman. I was thinking, Christina Aguilera? Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do, eh? One thing's for sure, the old man's dead. I'm having nothing more to do with my old man. You can be whoever you want in this life. I do. Me? I went through one door Sonia Dawson, come out the other Julie Johnston. You mean your name's not really Julie? No, but I feel more like Julie than I ever did Sonia. I mean, life's what you make it, isn't it, Ju? Not what you're born with. Yeah. Right. Guess a shag then. Come on. Thought you had the arts for me. Sort of. Guess a drag of that instead then. What's your point? Well, you're after his casual dick.
Yeah. As long as there's a handsome hunk at the end of it.
So, stop taking the piss.
No, you're different though. I think you're looking for a love drug. Well, it's bloody obvious to me you've already got it.
Like who? Mrs. Aidan Connor?
That's what she says.
Yeah, well, she's kidding herself. What Roisin wants most is to be with her kids. And that means clinging on to her sham of a marriage.
Right. Best bust it up then.
Huh?
Well, help her get out of it the hard way if she can't help herself. What you got to lose? I'll just do it.
Like how? I'll write a hubby a letter and ask him to file for divorce.
Him and their kids come to visit next week, aren't they?
So?
So, you gotta fix it that someone comes to see you. I didn't even know I was in line for a pip-up. Me, a senior officer. Something like that problem out easily.
Well, you deserve it. You work hard, do your best for the women.
Haven't done brilliantly by book it though, have I?
Just break it to her, will you? Anyway, never mind that. Which snake is it?
That's the only snag. They'd mean to move up north.
Ladies, can I have your attention, please? Thank you, dear. Now, you all know the cuddly brunette from the four-bed dorm. Well, tonight, Matthew. And from now on, she's going to be the new strawberry blonde on the block. I give you Taylor Purvis! What do you reckon, Babs? Two Julie's going to give you a makeover. Make you bag your beaker quicker. Too late. He's already bagged. Nice one, Babs. You looking great, babes. Thanks. Only, I've got something to say. I don't want to be called Tina Purvis no more. From now on, I'm going to be Julie O'Kane. Julie's.
Nice to see a suicide on the wing hasn't dampened spirits.
Leave it out for now.
Only now we know who kicked Maxie half to death first, don't we? Go on. They said they'd been dealt with by adoption and fostering. But even if you track down the right office, they're not allowed to give you any details.
What's that mean? He's my son, I'm his mother.
Yeah, I know. They have to act in the best interest of the child.
My mum didn't even want to know, did she? But I'm sat here begging.
And how would you feel if your mum walked through that gate right now? Because if it messed with your mind, imagine how a 5-year-old would feel.
At least get me a picture of him, can't they?
They said you can put your name on a register. And when Lennox is 18, if he wants to find you, he can, but you've got to leave it up to him.
When he's 18, but that's like...
13 years' time.
Like when I'm dead, man.
Who organised the fight with Maxie?
I don't know.
So there was one.
No.
You're lying. We already know there was.
In the gym, right? So just tell us what happened, Shaz. It weren't my fault. She pulled a knife. What do you expect me to do? Just stand there and let her stick me? I gave her a good kicking because she asked for it.
Put her on CC.
I didn't mean her to go on top of herself, though, did I? Come on, Shaz.
All sorted.
A young woman was driven to her death. I have a duty of responsibility.
But I spoke to you in the strictest confidence.
Before I could caution you. If I'm given information relating to the security of the prison or to the personal safety of the prisoners, I'm obliged to pass it on.
But handing out more punishment now is the worst possible thing they could do.
You can't always take the law into your own hands, Barbara.
But I see that you can.
Like it or not, I work for the prison.
And I'm just a con.
I didn't say that.
I'm not ashamed of it, you know. And when I leave Larkhor, I won't just forget all this, put it behind me, because it's what I'll always be from now on, an ex-con. Crystal was right about you. You're just another cog in the machine.
Barbara, please.
You said God did things for a reason. Well, maybe he's showing us our differences before it's too late.
Darjeeling, Lapsang, PG tips.
Cut to the chase, Neil.
Okay. I should never have promoted Sylvia to wing governor. There.
Oh, at last. Something we agree on.
So, do I have to advertise, or will you say yes this time?
She better not think that being a Julie's just a great job. Oh, yeah. If she wants our name, she'll have to earn it. Yeah. What's up, Babs? Missing your vicar? I owe you an apology, Crystal. I've only just now realised how terribly let down you've been feeling. How betrayed. You ain't lost a real mighty nothing and all, is it? Just my faith in human nature, perhaps. But humans is all we got, man. Go and phone Josh. Tell him you love him.
Hey. Why don't we get a taxi from yours first thing? We can start the holiday now and go out for a meal.
I can't, Mark. Listen, about moving up north. You're not the only one Grayling's offered a promotion to. He wants me back in my suit on G-Wing.
Right. What, do you want to do it?
I'm not sure I trust him, but this time I'm going to have to take it. If only to save the women from Fen.
Okay. I'll stay here. If that's what it takes for us to be together.
Mark, this isn't going to work out.
If Grayling rates me, he'll make me an SO here.
I don't love you, Mark. I'm sorry. You're a kind, caring, lovely man. It's just not there for me. Never will be.
Lack of discipline. Chaos on the wing. Page after page after page.
There'd be a whole chapter on discovering a dead body on the wing if it wasn't for me.
There should never have been a death in the first place, Sylvia. Which is why I'm replacing you as G-Wing governor.
What? Made me a scapegoat while that murdering little madam responsible gets off scot-free?
At least you'll have the satisfaction of seeing off Shaz Wiley.
Don't worry, I won't break.
No. The bed might.
You've got 60 seconds, Wiley. Hey? Choo-choo. Ghost train's waiting. about her. She'll soon find herself a new little lesbian friend. Get her out. You girls, you wait till I'm old. Say nothing, you're gonna die. I'm gonna get you bad.
Keep crossed.
I haven't, Yvonne. I swear.
You don't move again.
What? I am gay, okay?
Could you describe your relationship with